Happy New Year. So yeah, today was a pretty decent day. Went and got stuff for a feast and had a feast, and now I'm full. Eating way too many salty foods. The only real reason for me making a video is to make note of an interesting occurrence. I went to the store. We were in the store. There was a lot of people. Went to Hy-Vee. Several days ago I went to Walmart and bumped into a guy that I knew. He was riding around in a motorized wheelchair for no reason that I could understand or figure out, and he wouldn't explain. He was just riding the wheelchair. The thing is that I've seen circumstances in which a person will ride a wheelchair for the express purpose of some sort of harassment. So it was kind of weird that I'm sitting here talking to a buddy of mine or whatever, but it was one of those things. Just people ask how my sister's doing, and so I'd be like, I want to talk about that. Then say something anyway, and then as we're having this conversation, a bunch of people that are not really shopping are just hanging out around the area where we're at. So like some old guys checking out kids' DVDs and laughing at things that I say but not buying anything, and the same tweakers keep walking by over and over again. This is how it is when I go in, and a situation like that was fully clogged. It's a good thing I didn't have anyone else with me. I mean, it sucks being involved in something like that by yourself. It's a very, you can feel isolated, but at the same time, I'm potent. So it wasn't a big deal. So anyways, then we went to Hy-Vee today and walking around and doing the shopping and trying to find things, and I overheard the most interesting little bit of dialogue. It was just a snippet excerpt, but the people walked by and the lady glanced up, and then she looked over aside and whispered to her husband, "It's the fireplace man." That's right. Go back and check my videos. Talk about the fire gauntlet, activating the power. I don't think these people are subscribers to my channel. I doubt that they've ever seen any of my videos. If you have, if you are the people from Hy-Vee who said the fireplace man, feel free to leave a comment. But I don't think they're here. So good luck explaining that one rationally. Anyways, it's to be expected. It's not surprising. It is the new year. It is the change of time. It is the emotional whatevers of the collective unconscious and whatever. So, I don't know. Shit's still afoot. Things are still the way they are. Of course, things uptick every time somebody mentions things, and there was a comment I was going to make on the Hoax Wars live chat the other day, and my phone completely dropped signal as I was about to hit send, and it specifically pertained to the concept of these random, not really random people that are supposed to be shoppers but are not really shoppers and whatever, and the saying of things that are of specific direct relevance to the individual that hears it, but there's no real way or reason that they should be able to hear it. And you then sound crazy when you try and describe it. But I'm not the only one experiencing this. So anyways, I just had a thing confirmed that I had thought. And I don't know if I just lost, they lost my scent for a while or what the deal was. But yeah. It was definitely the gang's all here situation with people quietly following you. It was interesting. So anyways, it's New Year's. It's a good time. Unfortunately, I was going to do the oil change and U-joints on the wife's truck, and instead the keys were locked in it, and I had to break into the truck. And these later model Chevy trucks are made to not be able to be broken into. Consequently, I have to replace the door hinges. But I did get the truck open. So anyways, I just mentioned that again because that was one of those. I made the mistake of declaring my plans in a conversation that involved things that were related to crowds doing a thing where they follow you, but not like you're the leader of a movement. They just crowd around you. So anyways, naturally all my shit went sour the next day. That just seems to be the way that works. But anyways, survived the trials, and now it's a new year, and it's also a very arbitrary concept, the new year. we measure this point from some Day of the Dead a long time ago. That's the only reason that we have January New Year. Otherwise, we could start it at literally any other day of the year and just celebrate one revolution around the sun, whatever day it is that we decide to celebrate it. This New Year's we celebrated is arbitrary. Maybe it was New Year last week already. Yeah. So anyways, that's all. I'm finished. Happy New Year. Hope you're all being safe. Remember the fireplace, man.